Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me share with you all how to make this beautiful gathered dress with Basque hemline and puffy sleeves. It's going to be simple and well detailed, which is beginners friendly and also advanced learners. So here I made mine. Watch till the end to learn more, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friend. Also turn on your notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Okay, so guys, let's get started. Here I'll be using this beautiful piece of Ankara print, which is about 3 yards for this video tutorial. To start off with this video tutorial, as you can see here, I'm gonna have to arrange my fabric, okay, because I'm going to draft directly on my fabric. And this video tutorial is a beginners friendly tutorial, okay. So here on my fabric, I'm gonna have to fold my fabric. I'm cutting for both the front and the back pattern. As you can see here, this is my zipper allowance, and my zipper allowance here is about 1.5 inches, okay. So here I folded my fabric using her hip circumference, okay, and her hip circumference here is 36 inches. And 36 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 9 inches. Then I added extra 2.5 inches here, okay. So the next thing to do here is to take her basic horizontal body measurements. So this white line here will serve as the shoulder line, okay. Then from the shoulder line to her bust line is 10 inches. Down to her waistline here is 16 inches. To her hip line here is 25 inches, okay. Can you see what I'm doing? Then I'll go ahead and draw a straight line across this marked point. On my fabric here is the shoulder line, here is the bust line, okay, the bust line, the waistline and the hip line, okay. And the actual dress length for this dress tutorial is 40 inches. Then the next thing to do here is to take her shoulder measurement. Her shoulder measurement is 15 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 7.5 inches, okay. So I'm going to take 7.5 inches point. Still leaving my tape, I'm going to take her neckline width of 3.5 inches, which is this point here. Moving to her shoulder point here, I'm going to move down here by 1 inch, okay, 1 inch. Then I'm going to connect my shoulder slope point to her neckline width point. Then the next thing to do here is to take her armhole length, okay. For her armhole length, I'll also move down here by 7.5 inches, okay, which is this point here. Can you see what I'm doing? Then I'll also go ahead and draw a straight line. To her shoulder line here, I'm also going to take her neckline length. So for the back pattern neckline length, I'll be moving down here by 1.5 inches, okay. Then for the front pattern neckline, I'll be moving down here by 4 inches, okay. Can you see my 4 inches point here? Then I'll also go ahead and curve for my neckline. Then the next thing to do here is to take her armhole curve, okay. So here I'm going to get her armhole midpoint, okay. 7.5 inches divided by 2 halves here is going to give me 3.8 inches, okay. So I'm going to mark 3.8 inches, which is this point here, okay. Then I'll be moving in here by 0.6 inches, okay. Coming over to the chest line here, I'm going to take her bust line circumference. Her bust circumference of 33.5 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 8.4 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark my point, which is this point here, then add 1.5 inches here, okay. So I'll go ahead and connect these 3 points together to create the armhole curve, okay. Then the next thing to do here is to take her dart, okay, her basic body dart. So coming over to the waistline here, I'm going to take her bust palm. Her bust palm of 8 inches divided by 2 is going to give me 4 inches, okay, which is the standard bust palm measurement. Okay, so I'm going to mark 4 inches here at the waistline. Then I'm also going to take our bust span measurement at the bust line and also at the hip line. To the waistline here, I'm going to take out half an inch from both sides of her bust span line. Okay, I'm also going to take her dart length. Okay, from the waistline point here, I'll be moving up here by 4 inches, which is this point here. Then I'll also move down from the waistline. I'll also move down here by 5 inches, okay, which is this point. So the total dart length for the front pattern here is 9 inches. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, then I'm going to connect these points together to create the dart leg. Okay, can you see what we have here for the dart? Then the next thing to do here is to take the basic body measurement. So coming over to the bust line here, her bust circumference of 33 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 8.4 inches, which is this point here. Then I'll also add 1.5 inches hemming allowance, which is this point here. Okay, to her waistline, her waist circumference of 27.5 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 6.8 inches, which is this point here. Okay, then I'll also add 1.5 inches hemming allowance here. Okay, then down to the hip line, her hip circumference of 36 inches divided by 4 is going to give me 9 inches, which is this point here. Then I'll also go ahead and add 1.5 inches hemming allowance, okay, which is this point. Then I'll go ahead and connect my points. Okay, can you see what we have here? Then the next thing to do here is to create the back's hemline. Okay, coming over to the hip line here, I'll be moving up here by 4 inches. So I'm going to connect it this way. Can you see what I'm doing? This is for the back's hemline. Okay, so guys, before cutting out, I'm also going to identify my zipper allowance. Okay, so I can be able to draft out for the back pattern. Okay, so this is for my back pattern zipper allowance. Okay, so I'll go ahead now and cut this out. So guys, can you see the front pattern? Okay, so I'm going to keep this aside. Then for the back pattern here, I'm going to contour for my zipper allowance. Okay, so here, remember that this is the bust line, the waistline, and here is the hip line. Okay, for the zipper contouring here, I'm going to move in here by 0.6 inches, which is this point here. Okay, 0.6 inches. Then I'm going to draw a straight line. You can equally move in here by 1 inch. Okay, okay, this is for my back pattern zipper contouring. Okay, so here I'm also going to move out here by 1 inch. Then I'll also go ahead and contour for my back pattern. So I'll go ahead and trim out my zipper contour pattern. So guys, this is for the back pattern. Okay, can you see the back? And here is for the front pattern. Okay, this is for the front. So guys, after cutting for both the front and the back pattern, this is what I have. Okay, then the next thing to do here, I'm going to go ahead to cut out my lining. So guys, for the front and the back pattern, I've gone ahead to fix my lining, which you can see here. Then the next thing to do here is to fix the darts. Okay, to fix my back pattern dart, here on my fabric, I'm going to take from shoulder to her waistline or her half length. For the back pattern here is 15 inches, which is here. Okay, so I'm going to roll it out. Then to mark for my dart, I'm going to subtract 1 inch for my zipper allowance. Then from my zipper allowance point here, I'm going to measure out her bust span of 4 inches, which is this point here. Okay, then for the back pattern dart length, okay, for the upper part here, I'll move up here from my point here. I'll move up here by 10 inches, which is this point here. Okay, then move down here by 5 inches, okay, which is this point here. Okay, so the total dart length that I will have for my back pattern here is 15 inches. Can you see that? Okay, then I will also take out 1/2 inch from both sides of my bust palm line, okay, as to create the dart leg. So I'll go ahead and fold it this way, okay, then pin it up. So guys, can you see what I have here? So I'll go ahead and stitch along the dart leg, okay, this dart leg here. Can you see what I have here? And after sewing for my back pattern dart, this is what I have. Okay, you can equally see the front pattern. Do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. And if you have any question regarding to this tutorial, drop it on the comment section. I will be there to attend to you. So guys, the next thing to do here is to fix my back pattern zipper and also join the shoulder line, okay, and I'll be doing this off camera. And here I've gone ahead to draft for the puffy sleeve, as you can see, and I give about 4 inches allowance space to create the puffy sleeve gathers, just as seen here. Okay, for more detailed tutorial on how to draft a basic sleeve, I tag the basic sleeve tutorial video to this video. Go ahead and check it out. Okay, then I went ahead to cut it out. And after cutting, this is what I have for my puffy sleeve pattern. Okay, so guys, as you can see here for my dress pattern, I've gone ahead to fix my zipper, also fix the shoulder line. Then for the side seam, I used 1 inch. Okay, then the next thing to do here is to fix the gathers. Okay, so guys, for the gathers here, I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric. Okay, and the fabric length here is about 17 inches length. The width here is 1.5 yards, okay, which means 1.5 yards. Okay, so I cut it into two. One will serve for the front pattern and the other will serve for the back pattern. Okay, so I'll go ahead now and make my gathers. Okay, so guys, can you see my gathers? This is how I manually make the gathers. Okay, can you see the pleated gathers? After making my gathers, this is what I have. Okay, so I'll go ahead now to fix it to the hemline of my dress pattern. Okay, so guys, I'll take this now to my sewing machine to stitch along, okay, this hemline area. I'll also do the same for the other hemline. Okay, can you see what I have here? I'll do the same for the other hemline. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now to stitch it up off camera. Okay, and after that I will also go ahead and fix my sleeve. So guys, after fixing the gathers together with the puffy sleeve, this is what I have. Can you see how neat my dress turned out to be? Okay, you can see the back pattern and the front pattern. Do well to hit on the subscription button, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share with your friends. And if you have any question regarding to this tutorial, drop it on the comment section. I'll be there to attend to you. Thank you guys for watching and see you on my next video tutorial. Bye.